You're probably watching this through a 2D or 3D avatar right now. That's me, your host, talking through a digital mask. But behind every VTuber, there's a real person, a content creator, someone who streams, makes videos, entertains on platforms like YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, even on Chinese sites like Bilibili. Strange as it may sound, VTubers are among the top global earners in YouTube's donation charts, despite facing a huge wave of online stigma and accusations of being, well, cringe. So, today we're going to talk about the world of VTubers, where it came from, how it became so big, and whether you should even consider becoming one yourself. Let's rewind to the early 2000s. It all began with Yamaha, not the motorcycle division, but their sound technology department. In 2000, an employee helped develop a voice synthesis project called DAISY. Its goal was to turn text into human-sounding singing voices, something akin to what Google Translate tries to do today, except for music. Fast forward to 2004, and Yamaha launched the first generation of what we now know as Vocaloids, digital voice packs intended for professional musicians. These weren't characters yet, just voices. And as you might expect, the music industry wasn't thrilled. Most professionals ignored the tool. But that changed drastically in 2007 when Yamaha introduced mascots for these voice packs. The most iconic of them all? Hatsune Miku, the twin-tailed, aqua-haired sensation who took Japan by storm. What started as a voice became a full-blown pop star, performing in concerts as a hologram, climbing iTunes charts, and selling out venues. Hatsune Miku was, in a way, the first prototype of what VTubers would become, a virtual idol with real-world success. The appeal for companies was obvious. Miku never aged, never made scandals, never needed a break. She was a puppet generating profit, a dream for IP owners and corporations. Then came 2016. The virtual idol idea took a new turn with the creation of Kizuna AI, often recognized as the world's first true VTuber. Unlike Miku, Kizuna AI was a YouTube personality, a 3D anime girl with her own channel, interacting with fans, playing games, reacting to memes. While the character was powered by a real human voice actor and performer, the focus was on the digital mask. Kizuna AI was the face, literally and figuratively. And guess what? It worked. Sponsorships, merchandise, TV appearances, even a collaboration with PewDiePie himself. That success opened the floodgates. In Japan, companies like Hololive and Nijisanji saw the potential and started recruiting real people to become virtual avatars. These creators, initially using simple 2D rigs, began gaining massive followings. It wasn't long before other companies around the world caught on. While the movement started in Japan, it spread globally, fast. Curiously, during early VTuber live streams, some creators revealed that a significant portion of their viewers weren't even Japanese. Global interest was exploding, even though the content was still in Japanese. It was unexpected, but it proved one thing. The appeal of VTubers crossed cultural and language barriers. But here's the real question. Why do VTubers work so well? Let's be honest, VTubers get a lot of hate. They're often labeled cringe, overly cute, emotionally manipulative. But if you look past the surface, the success of VTubers is rooted in talent. These creators are entertainers, yes, but they're also artists, singers, designers, editors, storytellers. Some draw their own models, others compose original music, many script and edit full-blown productions solo. It's not just putting on a voice, it's performance art, and that performance taps into a very specific, very powerful niche: anime fans. I'll say it plainly, and it's not sexist, it's statistics. The majority of hardcore anime fans are young men. And anime is filled with idealized, stylized characters, personalities you'd never meet in real life. VTubers bridge that gap. They're the closest thing to having your favorite anime character talk to you live. Of course, there's a real person behind the model, but to the audience, it's a performance, a role, like any actor playing a part. That's why it works. You get the parasocial connection, the consistent personality, the illusion of intimacy, without the complications of real-life celebrity. Jackpot. But it's not just anime fans. Many VTubers are genuinely entertaining on their own, regardless of their avatar. That's the real power, attracting both niche fans and broader audiences. So, with all this success, is it worth becoming a VTuber today? Here's the blunt answer. No. At least not if you're doing it for easy money. The hype wave is gone. VTubing is no longer the trend of the moment. That means you're starting from the same ground level as any other content creator, but with more limitations. If you want to show your face, you can't. If you want to film IRL videos, you'll need heavy precautions. Some VTubers go as far as hiding their hands during streams because fans have been known to reverse engineer identities from tiny details. Paranoia? Maybe. But in the world of obsessive fandoms, it's not unwarranted. And if you're signed under an agency and your identity leaks, you're done. Breach of contract. Career over. So why do it? The only real reason should be because you love it. Or maybe, like me, you just gave it a shot and found it fun. I used to stream with my real face years ago. Nobody watched. But it was a passion. The avatar isn't what makes you real or fake. It's a tool. Speaking of which, let's address the cringe part. Some people say just watching VTubers is cringe. Others think it's the best thing ever. I'm in the middle. I'm a VTuber, and even I find some of it hard to watch, especially when creators overact, fake their voices, or force a personality that clearly isn't theirs. That said, I respect the craft. They're doing what actors do, staying in character for hours. I wouldn't want to do it, but I won't knock those who can. And here's something people don't realize. Many VTubers are introverts. The avatar gives them confidence, a layer of separation. It's not full anonymity. Your actions still have consequences, but it helps you express yourself without fear of judgment. That's powerful, especially for people who struggle with social anxiety or stage fright. But it's changing. Slowly. The more creators put effort into their content, the more normalized it becomes. So whether you love VTubers or hate them, just know this. There's a real human being behind the screen. A person with dreams, skills, and a whole lot of creativity. And if you're one of them, don't be afraid to say it. The world might not get it yet, but that doesn't mean it's not worth doing.